Does it look like I wore this outfit to match the board? Hey everyone, I'm Bobby Chatterton, snowboard expert at Curated.com. Today I rode the 2022 GNU Riders Choice. All of this information is completely unbiased and I am not sponsored or affiliated with any brands. The Riders Choice features GNU's C2X profile, which is a tuned up version of their C2 profile. It has shortened rocker between your feet and longer camber inserts that protrude to the tip and tail underfoot. Now it presents, if you lay it flat, primarily as a rocker, and that is mostly what it felt like on the mountain. Although I will say that it is a very versatile profile. It is phenomenal for butters. It's gonna be great for any kind of jib that you find. It's surprisingly poppy considering the amount of dampness from the rocker in the middle. I was able to get a lot of air off most side hits, off some rollers. Unfortunately, didn't get a chance to take it through the park, but I know that this is a board that I would have a blast jibbing on. On your heels, you'll have an easier time lifting this board with the asym beveled edges, and the same thing on your toes. So it makes turn initiation easier on both your toes and heels by adding a different bevel on each edge. This board isn't gonna hold up the greatest at super high speeds. If you're somebody who's hitting 50 miles an hour plus, you're gonna notice that this rocker is gonna create a little bit of chatter with this board. This board rode switch like an absolute dream. Effortless getting this board to go switch, and then riding switch was just super easy. Didn't feel any difference because of that asymmetry in this board. Riding switch is gonna be super fun. Anything that you wanna do, if you're somebody who's looking to progress with your switch riding, this is a phenomenal option for you.
I had a blast ripping it today. Took it on groomers, side hits, all that good stuff, and it crushed. It held a great edge, had some pop to it, was floaty, you know, got a little bit in some pow and some little stashes, and yeah, all in all, I think it's a great all-around, all-mountain board. I thought this board was gonna be a little bit stiffer, but I was able to pop great, and it worked out great. It is a medium flex, so it is, you know, in between the stiffer and the softer side. I thought this board did great at higher speeds. I wasn't cooking or anything, but I was moving pretty fast, and I felt like I had full control, hit some chunder, and I didn't feel like the board was gonna slip out on me or anything like that, which I always think is a plus. If you're gonna ride this board, I think you should be an intermediate to advanced rider that's looking for you know, a park-oriented board, but also an all-mountain board, a board that can handle, you know, some cliff drops, but also be able to cruise on some groomers. I would not recommend this board for a beginner. It does not have catch-free edges, and you know, it is a little bit on the stiffer side, so it might be harder for beginners to progress and get those turns down.
I would recommend this board primarily for the intermediate park rider who also enjoys riding all over the mountain. If you're somebody who wants to make the whole mountain your freestyle terrain park, side hits, natural jibs, anything that you can find to hit is gonna be super fun on this board. It does have its limitations. If you're somebody who's looking to rail some super deep carves, hit a Euro carve, really lay this board on its edges, you might find that you do lose traction at some point. Even with the magnet traction, I felt like the rocker in the middle was a bit too much to allow me to really engage the entire effective edge of this board. If you are an advanced park rider and you're primarily jibbing, you're throwing some very short, quick radius spins, you know, a 270 on or off, this is gonna be a very good option for you. For the perfect gear for your next adventure, make sure to head over to Curated.com, and if you want to see more content from Curated, make sure to hit that subscribe button.
Bindi, get out of the shot. Get out of the shot. Bindi, come.
Like, I look
He's definitely gonna be in a couple of those videos.
Look at me!
You're so cute. I love you.